Hi, hello architecture aspirants. Welcome back to CCCube Academy. In this series of knowing the 40 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India, we have already seen the first 10 sites in the part 1 video. In this video, we are going to see the next 10 sites out of 40 sites. The rest of the sites will be discussed in the subsequent videos. Yes. Now let's get into the video and check out the interesting heritage sites in our country. At CCCube Academy, we intend to help you towards a focused learning process and to prepare you well for all the competitive exams like Nata, JEE PAPER2A and for other entrance exams like UCET, DAT for taking admission in premier institutions offering B.Arch, B.Des, B-Plan programs in our country. There are 40 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India. This decision was made in the UNESCO World Heritage Committee's 44th session held in China. In 2021, the total number of World Heritage Sites has increased from 38 to 40. 𝐹𝒕pur-Sikri, Agra, Uttar Pradesh. 𝐹𝒕pur-Sikri is a town in the Agra district of Uttar Pradesh, situated 35 kilometers from the district headquarters of Agra. 𝐹𝒕pur-Sikri itself was founded as the capital of Mughal Empire in 1571 by Emperor Akbar. 𝐹𝒕pur-Sikri was awarded the status of UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986. The complex of monuments and temples, all in a uniform architectural style, includes one of the largest mosques in India, the Jama Masjid. 𝐹𝒕pur-Sikri was the first planned city of the Mughals to be marked by magnificent administrative, residential and religious buildings comprised of palaces, public buildings, mosques and living areas for the court, the army, the servants of the king and an entire city. Group of monuments at Hampi, Karnataka. The group of monuments at Hampi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located in Hampi town, Vijayanagara district, east central Karnataka. Hampi was the capital city of Vijayanagara Empire, the last great Hindu kingdom. Hampi's spectacular setting is dominated by river Tungabhadra, craggy hill ranges and open plains with widespread physical remains. Hampi's ruins are spread over 4,100 hectares and it has been described by UNESCO as an austere, grandiose site that includes forts, riverside features, royal and sacred complexes, temples, shrines, pillared halls, mandapas, memorial structures, water structures and others. Its fabulously rich princes built Dravidian temples and palaces which won the admiration of travelers between the 14th and 16th centuries. Khajuraho Group of Monuments at Madhya Pradesh. The Khajuraho Group of Monuments are a group of Hindu and Jain temples in Chhatarpur district, Madhya Pradesh. They are a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1986. Most Khajuraho temples were built between 885 AD and 1000 AD by the Chandela dynasty. Historical records note that the Khajuraho temple site had 85 temples by the 12th century spread over 20 square kilometers. Of this, only about 25 temples have survived, spread over 6 square kilometers. The group of temples of Khajuraho testifies to the culmination of northern Indian temple art and architecture of the Chandela dynasty, who ruled the region in the 10th and 11th centuries. Distributed over an area of 6 square kilometers in a picturesque landscape, the 23 temples that form the western, eastern and southern clusters of the Khajuraho group of monuments are rare surviving examples that display the originality and high quality of Nagara style temple architecture. Elephanta Caves at Maharashtra. The Elephanta Island is dotted with numerous ancient archaeological remains that are the sole testimonies to its rich cultural past. The rock-cut Elephanta caves were constructed about the mid-5th to 6th centuries AD. The Elephanta caves located in western India which features two hillocks separated by a narrow valley. In 1987, the restored Elephanta caves were designated as UNESCO World Heritage Site. Indian art has found one of its most perfect expressions, particularly the huge high reliefs in the Elephanta caves, emerged from a long artistic tradition but demonstrate refreshing innovation. The combination of aesthetic beauty and sculptural art, replete with respondent rasas, reached an apogee at the Elephanta Caves main cave. Great Living Chola Temples, Tamil Nadu. The Great Living Chola Temples is a UNESCO World Heritage Site designation for a group of Chola dynasty era Hindu temples in the state of Tamil Nadu, completed between early 11th and the 12th century. The monuments include Brihadishwara Temple at Thanjavur, Brihadishwara Temple at Gangaikonda Cholapuram, and Airavateshwara Temple at Kumbakonam. The temple complex at Thanjavur was recognized in 1987 as UNESCO World Heritage Site. The temple complex at Gangaikonda Cholapuram and Airavateshwara Temple complex were added as extensions to the site in 2004. The Brihadishwara Temple at Thanjavur marks the greatest achievement of the Chola architects, known in the inscriptions as Dakshina Meru. The construction of this temple was inaugurated by the Chola king Rajaraja I and consecrated by his own hands in 1009 to 1010 AD. These three temple complexes therefore form a unique group demonstrating a progressive development of high Chola architecture and art at its best, and at the same time encapsulating a very distinctive period of Chola history and Tamil culture. Group of monuments at Pattadakkal, Bijapur, Karnataka. Pattadakkal, also called Raktapura, is a complex of 7th and 8th century Hindu and Jain temples in northern Karnataka. Declared as World Heritage Site in the year 1987, UNESCO has described Pattadakkal as a harmonious blend of architectural forms from northern and southern India and an illustration of eclectic art at its height. Pattadakkal represents the high point of an art in the 7th and 8th centuries under the Chalukya dynasty, achieved a harmonious blend of architectural forms. An impressive series of 9 Hindu temples as well as a Jain sanctuary can be seen there. The Jaina temple at Pattadakkal was built during the 9th century, possibly with sponsorship from the Rashtrakuta king Krishna II or the Kalyani Chalukyas. Sundarbans National Park, West Bengal. The Sundarbans National Park is a national park, tiger reserve and biosphere reserve in West Bengal. It is inscribed in 1987 as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Sundarbans contain the world's largest mangrove forest and one of the most biologically productive of all natural ecosystems. Located at the mouth of the Ganges and Brahmaputra rivers between India and Bangladesh, its forest and waterways support a wide range of flora and fauna, including a number of species threatened with extinction. They are an excellent example of the ecological process of monsoon rain flooding, delta formation, tidal influence, and plant colonization. Nanda Devi and Valley of Flowers National Parks, Uttarakhand. The Nanda Devi National Park and Valley of Flowers National Park is an UNESCO World Heritage Site in Uttarakhand. It possesses of two core areas about 20 km apart, made up by the Nanda Devi National Park and the Valley of Flowers National Park, plus an encompassing combined buffer zone. In 1988, the site was inscribed as Nanda Devi National Park. In 2005, it was expanded to encompass the Valley of Flowers National Park and a large buffer zone, and it was renamed to Nanda Devi and Valley of Flowers National Parks. The Nanda Devi and Valley of Flowers National Parks are exceptionally beautiful, high altitude West Himalayan landscapes with outstanding biodiversity. The Valley of Flowers National Park, with its gentler landscape, breathtaking beautiful meadows of alpine flowers, and ease of access, complements the rugged, inaccessible, high mountain wilderness of Nanda Devi. Buddhist monuments at Sanchi, Madhya Pradesh. The site of Sanchi comprises a group of Buddhist monuments, most of which date back to the 2nd and 1st centuries BC. It is inscribed in 1989 as UNESCO World Heritage Site. On a hill overlooking the plain and about 40 km from Bhopal, the site of Sanchi comprises monolithic pillars, palaces, temples, and monasteries, all in different states of conservation. It is the oldest Buddhist sanctuary in existence and was a major Buddhist center in India until the 12th century AD. Today, this grand structure of Sanchi is considered an incomparable example of the mature phase of Indian stupas. The stupas, temples, viharas, and stamba at Sanchi in central India are among the oldest and most mature examples of an freestanding architecture that comprehensively document the history of Buddhism. And the last site that we are going to see in today's video is Humayun's tomb, Delhi. Humayun's tomb is the tomb of the Mughal Emperor Humayun in Delhi. It was the first garden tomb on the Indian subcontinent. It was also the first structure to use red sandstone at such a scale. The tomb was declared as UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993. This tomb is of particular cultural significance and it inspired several major architectural innovations culminating in the construction of the Taj Mahal. Humayun's tomb, Delhi, is the first of the grand dynastic mausoleums that were to become synonyms of Mughal architecture, with the architectural style reaching its zenith 80 years later at later Taj Mahal. Humayun's garden tomb is also called the dormitory of the Mughals, as in the cells are buried over 150 Mughal family members. The tomb and its surrounding structures are substantially in their original state, and interventions have been minimal and of high quality. So with this, we have come to an end of part 2. For more informative videos, stay tuned with CCCube Academy by subscribing our channel. Like, share and comment your feedback in the comment section. Very fascinating to know about it, right? Thanks for watching. Stay tuned with CCCube Academy for more insights on Nata and JEE Paper 2A preparation. Thank you and wishing all of you the very best for your preparation.